No one says that because you're in this world and you served your country for God knows how many years, that everything is going to be a bed of roses. I think maybe 5 or 10% of the soldiers who come back from a war find a bed of roses. The rest of us come back, we find roses, but it got thorns in it. Before I took PTSD treatment, I was like a Tasmanian devil or a time bomb, like my psychiatrist told me, waiting to explode. After working for a company for over 8.5 years as a travel agent, they took away my job. I was very upset at first that I was one of the people chosen to be laid off. If I never went to PTSD group session, I probably would have done something very stupid. When I was coming up in New York as a child, my father got killed earlier, and I joined the gang because I wanted that male companionship. So I joined the army, and it was a different gang now. The soldiers that you train with, you sleep with, you eat with, these are family. And you go over the war and you watch them die right there before you, I was the platoon sergeant. I was in charge. And when one of us didn't come back, it was like an emptiness inside of me, because it was like I failed. I can't tell you the number of days I've cried. Even now, in between jobs, Monday through Friday, I go to the VA hospital because sitting at home, any type of isolation is definitely a death trap for me. I apply for some jobs, read my email, see who's responded to my resume, and I may walk around the hospital just seeing who may need assistance. It doesn't matter what branch of the military they were in. Every veteran I come across in the VA hospital is like a family member. We call each other vet. Hi, vet. Hi, vet. But it just makes me feel like I'm among family members. I'm with my family. My social worker at the VA hospital convinced me to go to PTSD treatment. I went to that orientation and I stood up near the door because I knew if I didn't like it, I was walking out the door. And as each person went around and introduced themselves and told a little bit about it, I'm like, oh my God, it's like a mirror. Everyone sounded like me. Isolation, temper. It's almost like they had tapped into my mind and each one told the same story. And I'm like, oh my God, I got PTSD. And so I pulled up a chair and sat down, Going to the PTSD treatment, I learned to talk and communicate like I'm talking now. Because talking and understanding what happened helps me a lot. So, yeah, feeling dismayed, that's part of human function psychologically. But, you can overcome that dismay, that depression, by allowing something positive to be done in your life. It's there. It's right there in front of me. You go to the VA hospital, you see a veteran struggling to get down the hallway to his clinic. Go help that vet. That's positive. And you feel good inside. How could you come home and feel negative? You helped another vet. I'm telling you, spending a day helping people out and job searching, taking humble advice, all the things they teach you in PTSD group session, how to overcome obstacles and problems. It works. It works if you work it.